along with QPA and Envision, we just looked at some schools.
And there's another question about how can individual schools help shape DDMs, and I think, like, Preeti, you're from a high school district, so it's a little bit different than larger districts that have many schools, but I think I would argue that the same way that Preeti is engaging a pilot team to work through the issues is, even in a larger district, engaging a pilot team of representative people to work through those issues is really critical. That this is work that needs to be done for and with teachers, not to teachers. And we need to figure out how to do that and how to create the spaces, because I loved how Preeti had, these are two options, you can write in a third, and it really needs to be a collaborative process.
I'd echo that, Christina. I'm leading the work at the high school, but we have to do the same work at the elementary and middle schools, and so we're following a similar process there. And we have 3 middle schools, so the pilot group has teachers from each of the 3 schools, and likewise at the elementary.
But it's really critical to create a process that really brings people together, because then you have a lot more buy-in and ownership, and that's as important for students as it is for teachers. So with that, I'm going to turn it over. Oh, actually, I have one more slide. And we ask you to write in the poll question in the chat box as we finish and bring things to a close. And we want to just remind people the purpose of assessment, that it's not a search for a number, and when you have 10, all of a sudden you're done, that it really is a search for interactions between students and teachers that leads to better practice and leads to more students being ready for a college career and the lives afterwards. So really thinking about how